I'm just taking care of a package request. You can start, but I'm going to be in the kitchen making up a sandwich while you're doing your intro.
My intro.
You want to see if we can get a message from Sarah, or just
Just
start?
an acknowledgement. No, she's not even online.
Well, she isn't often, but yeah.
Maybe you get like our friggin' phone number.
I have it.
Text her.
I thought you were going to be out, Ian.
Did you not see my follow-up message?
You didn't keep reading.
I didn't. I was busy sweating my ball sack off at work.
That will also, yeah.
I was in the nice air conditioning.
Yeah, fuck you.
That same
Imagine.
You got soft liberal girl hands.
Yeah.
Okay, it is 8:02. I have pinged Sierra. I have made dice rolls for what you guys will be doing as you begin.
Oh.
Is the stream working?
Yeah. Or it was.
There we go.
Right.
We will jump in here. We have the three of you. We've done this with the three of you before. But rather than just kind of... rather than just wandering around the city, you are somewhere where the three of you have some ability to dungeon crawl and explore. Entering into the rock or the heart-shaped rock formation where the strange... Oh great, now I lost the name again. I frequently forget the name of these creatures. The multi-headed creature that was in the nest.
Manticore.
Not a manticore.
It is. It might be called
Manticore
something
probably
different.
would have been a better creature to use, though.
I'm pretty sure that's literally what it is. But it's not, maybe not in D&D. They may have changed that. But I think
This
it's
is going to
literally
bother me now. It doesn't matter.
Or you mean
I'm
the
gonna
stone
look it up.
thing?
No, those
I mean,
were
we
griffins.
have the time. I think we have the time. To our chagrin.
One is a lion, one is a goat, one is a snake, etc.
Judah, what is it, buddy?
Chimera.
You got a pee?
Oh, yes, that's.
Okay, buddy.
So there was the chimeras up above, one of which actually turned out to be a griffin. So it was a flying chimera griffin-like creature. Managing to set the ship down after defeating these creatures, realizing that as you get closer to the larger nest, which is actually an opening to a cave that leads down to a chamber, the rocks outside reveal and morph into earth griffins, essentially rock creatures that step forward to enclose you into that space, to kind of force you down the hole so that you can't escape. And when you come down, you are greeted by Okarna, a strange, I can't remember what she's called either, but that will be easier to find. But she is a bird-like hippogriff creature that protects this area, the what is known as the lair or the chambers of a dragon that goes by the name of Devosa. And you have to feed her a plum from a tree that you were stopping at. It seemed that Layla had stopped at that tree kind of deliberately. And you've had occasional run-ins with Layla where you kind of ended up agreeing to do this just to save Rowan, but you never actually talked with her or the orc about what the plan was. So Layla is just going forward and doing things. And there have been several instances, like when you were talking with Okarna and she tells you, don't steal anything. You can't take anything. And so Clint kind of reinforced this, kind of directing this to Layla and Io and Dermot, like, yes, don't take anything. And Layla was kind of confused when you got here at the heart-shaped rock formation in the first place. It was this kind of, hey, what are we looking for and what are we doing here? Why are we here? She said once again, like, you're looking for someone that's a lion. And these are lion-faced creatures, so this must be where we're supposed to go. Once again, there's kind of this, do you not know what the plan is? That was kind of the first indication that she had, and this has continued to build subtly through the rest of kind of entering this chamber. But you convince Okarna to stay behind. The doors close behind you, kind of separating her where you were. Entering into the next chamber, doors off to the left, doors up straight ahead, and by messing with the doors, or maybe the invisible form of Ophelia taking little rubs of the statues that are crumbling and in various states of disarray and destruction and time weathering, whether it was her or you opening the doors, it is uncertain, but all 6 statues in that room animate, and you have to fight your way through all 6. And once that happens, you are able to proceed through the doors. Proceeding through the door at the top, you are greeted by an individual, a lion creature, a giant, not giant, but large Leonin type figure who goes by the name of Asmutaya, who told you kind of in riddle that it was a challenge of riddles with wit under pressure. And by answering, if you answer any of them incorrectly, something happens and then combat begins. But you're able to answer all of the riddles to kind of earn, in a weird way, earn Asmutaya's favor. And Asmutaya kind of opens a secret door to the right, which allows you to enter beyond into this new space where you are occupying. You have been told in riddle form or poem form, however you would prefer, by Asmutaya, take just what you need, no more, or face the judgment as before. You don't know what that means exactly, but this kind of echoes what Okarna had told you as well, to not take anything. And as this chamber opens and you walk into this new chamber, which is a large hallway, it looks like it closes to a door, or leads to a door kind of to your left. If we take your perspective looking straight ahead, to your left or up on the map, there is a door over here that leads to kind of a strange, almost looks like it's a cave or tunnel behind it. It's not paved and worked stone, but rather just someone carved a tunnel out of it. Where you are here is just a well that's dripping. There's drips of water that are dripping from the ceiling down through this well into the shallow pool of water at the bottom of it. And then the hallway continues down below to several other spaces that you have not ventured to go yet. And I would like, as the very first thing that happens, unless you all have something you want to do, as you enter the space, I would like everybody to make either a nature or survival check.
What are the 2 checks? Sorry, nature or survival?
Nature or survival. Not medicine, you fool. Incorrect.
12. Wait, did I do medicine?
The first one you did was medicine.
Oh, that was a mistake then. Whoops. Gosh.
And Seth must still be making a sandwich.
Nope. I was doing math. 22.
22. Was that nature or survival?
That was survival.
As you are in this space, Dermot looks a little bit nervous as well. I did not roll for Ophelia. I did not roll for Duggan. And I'm not really going to. But Io is just... Io walks up to the well, and as she does so, she's going to kind of push her way through you guys. Again, in the desert, water genasi, she's sweating. She needs to consume water. She sees water. She's going to like reach out and put her hand out. The drops of water will land in the palm of her hand. Tiny little pool or puddle of water. Just kind of bring that and rub that across her neck or like up on her forehead. And just starts doing that, cupping her hands out front, trying to catch as much water as she can. It's not efficient because, again, it's a drop. It's not like a drizzle or a light rain. It's a singular dropping, basically one drop at a time, creating this pool of water. So it takes some time when she does this, but as she moves up closer, you'll see Dermot kind of reach out hesitantly. Io. Clint, you'll come to this recollection as well. I don't believe Daisy...
Taking something?
Daisy probably would get something from this with a nature. Not sure anybody else would. There's something about dragons, Daisy. There's something about dragons and water, depending on what type of dragon. If this is a dragon's lair, this is not a large enough body of water for a dragon, but there's something associated with water and particular types of dragons, particularly metallic dragons. There's some sort of thing about water and metallic dragons, and Dermot's gonna reach out kind of nervously. If we get too close to that, if there is a dragon here, it might know that we're here now. With a 25. Dermot kind of utters this warning to Io, but kind of addresses it to the rest of you as well.
I will reach into his backpack, because he's kind of noticing that Io might be like thirsty or trying to replenish her water. And he'll say, I don't know if this will help. It's not exactly water, but he'll pull out like a little bottle of alcohol and pass it to her.
Oh, I appreciate that. Really, not too much of a drinker. We make it out of this, and I hydrate. I will for sure have a drink with you, but I'm not sure this is what I need at the moment.
Fair enough. I don't exactly need to have water, but I can somewhat enjoy the effects of alcohol.
What
and
do they
put it back in this pack?
Do you dip the gun in the alcohol?
Well, no, my familiar drinks alcohol, and I see through, or I can see through my familiar's eyes and experience its senses, and it's a secondary effect.
Huh. Well, I can't say I know what that's like. She's trying to be polite but doesn't know what to say. Layla is going to kind of take a look around. So, we found the lion. The lion is the friend of Devosa, so we clearly found the right place. We need to find the actual lair of the beast in order to find sufficient evidence, would be my guess. But we could search anywhere we would like. She has taken a bit of a beating. You all took a short rest here, as I recall. So she's recovered a little bit, but not much. She took a heavy beating. from the statue that like switched back and forth and was possessing different people. Io did like 46 damage to her in one turn, and that more than bloodied her. You see, she kind of winces a little bit. I could pick a direction, but some of you have a bit of a higher or stronger constitution than myself. I'm also going to, because this just occurred to me, I'm going to roll a perception check for Layla to see if she overheard what Io and Clint were saying about him being a gun. She rolled a 4. Plus 5, so probably not.
Negative.
So, what'll it be? Where do we want to go? Dormacha says, I think wherever gets us out of here soonest. I don't... And he's like hugging the wall. He doesn't want to get close to the well. I think the fewer of us that get close to the well, the better.
They'll kind of like size up what's it, Layla, and I've kind of come to the conclusion that there's a unspoken plan here, and I don't know if we're keened in on it. Usually we just kind of fly by the seat of our pants. We kind of established that making plans isn't always worthwhile. They typically change at the first sign of something happening. So a lot of times we don't bother, but maybe knowing what you have planned might help us.
Well, it's not my plan. You said the orc sent you.
He was fairly
You
vague.
came to my place where the orcs told me to stay and wait for people to show up. They told me how many to expect. You showed up and you're going to tell me you don't know what the plan is? Did the orcs even send you?
Oh, yes they did.
Well then why don't you know the... I'm confused. Back up for me then. Why don't you know the plan?
I don't think did he tell us?
He didn't.
He didn't mention that part. I assumed that we'd figure out the plan when we got here, and it just never came up in conversation.
That old fool.
I was actually just about to ask how you plan on getting evidence from something we're not supposed to steal from.
If you
He's
recall...
got the concept of a plan.
Go ahead. I talked over you there, Ian. I missed what you said.
No, it was nothing special. I just said he's got the concept of a plan.
If you recall, back on the ship outside, past the heart-shaped rock formation that led you down here, she did pull a tarp across the ship. That is also how you teleported here to begin with. So she seems to have these teleportation circles on tarp, and spreads those out over the ship. And that's how she was able to go to and fro. She says...
How's she going to get evidence if she's not going to steal?
I'm just pointing that out as something that you would recognize, potentially. And she just kind of smirks. It depends on the kind of evidence that we're looking for. Should we find evidence that could directly link to the Queen, to Jamansa Ord, I think stealing it is the only option that we have. How else are you going to gather evidence? I don't know what we're going to find, but if I find evidence, I was paid to prove something. I have a reputation to protect, so if taking something is the easiest way to prove this, then why not take it? But at the same time, if you go into a dragon's hoard and, oh look, a gold coin, and you take one of those doubloons, and you take it back, oh look, I found a gold coin from the dragon's hoard, it must be the Queen's. That's not going to quite cut it. So I'm not looking to just take anything. I need something that would be of a definitive proof But if that proof is to steal something, then I have no qualms about taking it.
I'd be going back without you then. Unfortunate.
Well, it's my ship, so if you're going back without me, it's going to be a long trip without me.
But
Well, if you're going to steal something, do you at least have a code word so we know when to start running?
Yes, I'm thinking I'm going to yell run. Except
it's not good enough.
I don't need to, because I can just teleport us back to the ship. The escape plan's already been laid out. I just need to acquire the other tarp that I have folded on my person, lay it out, acquire what I need to acquire, and poof. We're back on the ship and we're ready to go.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's hope it doesn't get complicated.
Because these things never come.
Io kind of mutters to herself, "Oh, but I want it to get complicated. That's when the excitement begins."
Io, the last time something exciting happened, Rowan died.
Oh. Well, maybe something less exciting then.
Daisy will just like look at you and like, yeah. And who did that?
Technically a big ape guy.
He knows one thing, and it's not.
Dermot kind of steps forward, in between Clint and Daisy. Come on now, we're same team. Let's not cause trouble. Not here. I have a uneasy sense of being down here. I'm nervous. Layla will cross her arms again. Well then, what'll it be? Are we going up? Are we going down? Where do you want to go?
Where do we want? Where would a dragon be? We don't even know what its board is.
Well, I imagine that... Look, I know that the dragon here, her name is Devosa, and she is friends with a lion-type creature. We found the lion-type creature, who opened a secret door on this side of whatever complex of ruins that we're in. My guess is it must be somewhere over here. That would be my guess.
Well, yeah.
So
What?
it is either up or it is down. Those are the only two choices I can think of.
Yeah, let's go up.
You go up.
Sounds good to me.
As you go up, I'm going to put something in the chat real quick.
It's a dragon.
As you move up in this space, what you see, this is not exactly what you see, but you see something like this. This is the door itself, but rather than a snake, what is carved into it is
Shrek, is that you?
It's more of a dragon. You do see, as you get closer to it, it kind of appears as you step closer. Out of, like, brass metal, it begins to appear in this visage of a dragon, very slowly, and then it kind of fills in, almost like it's a metallic liquid ink that is magically filling in due to proximity as you get closer to the door. how close do you want to get? You can see the full form of the dragon about 2 feet away from it.
Like the actual dragon?
No, the visage on the picture of the door, instead of a snake, it's like an image of a dragon. From where like Duggan is standing, it just looks like a normal plain door, but as you move closer to it, it's like this weird pattern begins to fill in with this weird like liquid brass ink almost that comes out to like fill in the shape of a dragon. And the image is complete when you're about 2 feet away from it.
Interesting. Can I determine if I can see anything interesting about it? Maybe like if it's like a puzzle lock of some sort, or if it's like a physical riddle.
So if you want to see if it's like a type of riddle or if it's locked or something like that, that would be investigation. If you're trying to ascertain something, this is going to sound redundant, but if you're trying to determine something, if it has some sort of magical purpose to this, is going to be more of an Arcana check. So which side are you looking at? The mechanical or the Arcana?
Ophelia is the identify person, correct?
Yes, she has the goggles, but I think you do have limited use, but you still have use.
I have once per day, but I was, because that means then the other use I have is detect magic. So I'm going to investigate for the physical and then use detect magic.
Detect magic for the okay.
Ooh. Investigation. That's a whopping. Oh, wait, with guidance. Brings that up to an 11.
Daisy will also investigate.
Oof. 21. That's very high.
Plus 11. He's very smart.
Oh wait, that's not what I'm looking at. Sorry.
Also, somehow
I'm reading
has
a description of a spell. For Dermot, see if he can help. As you get closer to it, I'm gonna move you, Clint. As you get closer to it, and then Daisy as well. As you get closer to it, you, Clint, can't really ascertain anything from a mechanical side of this. It's a door. Your Arcana check, not Arcana check, but as you do detect magic, the magic around you, there's a lot of different kind. Within 30 feet of you, let me see what else you could see. It's a little bit far, but if you were to step back a little bit, that kind of torch down to the bottom right of where Duggan is, that is magical fire. There's a spell that creates fire that's just always there. I can never remember what it's called though, but I'm pretty sure that's an evocation type spell. There you can detect something from it's strange. You can detect something from the well, but it's not an aura. You can't really see it, but you can almost feel. It's more like a tether from the well, kind of going way out, hitting the wall, penetrating out.
The paintings on, or
no, just like out of this chamber. There's just some tether. With what Dermot had said, he had a feeling that a dragon might know that you're there. or at least that Io's there because she got close to the well. So that you sense this kind of tether from the well to something outside of the chamber, and that's reminiscent. That's what Dermot was ascertaining with the 25 on his survival check. So you can tell that is true. That there's something here. That something is aware, at least that Io is there because of the proximity to the well. The door itself, the ink, of course, is magical, but there's nothing on it that has, like, a ward or anything of that nature, except for the eyes. The eyes of the dragon, as they begin to kind of fill in with this magical ink, you can sense a transmutation spell on the door.
Mm.
Daisy, with a 21 on your investigation, the door is locked. It is shut. But it is not mechanically locked. But Clint doesn't sense a spell that's like magically locking it either.
Interesting.
Sorry.
So there's no mechanical lock on it or anything. It doesn't look like you should be able to just open it, like a handle or anything. It's shut, and it doesn't look like there's a trap on it. It doesn't look like there's like a pressure plate or anything. Like with a 21, Daisy, you'd be pretty confident. There's nothing on here in and of itself, like around the door and integrated with the door in the environment that would make this be trapped or anything. But the door, unless you reach out to try to open it, it doesn't appear like it has a simple way to open, but you can tell that it is a door.
Then I can tell that there's like a transmutation spell coming from the eyes.
Coming from the eyes of the dragon, filled in by the brass ink on the door.
He'll kind of turn around to the rest of the group. Well, Dermot was right. I think the dragon hosts were coming. But he'll kind of like look at Daisy and shrug, and then like go to like knock on the door.
Yeah.
Okay, you touch the door.
Yes.
As you touch the door to knock on it, the door will open. Just enough. You have to. It opens a couple of feet. You'd have to like get under, like bow down a little bit, or like bend down to go underneath it. But there's this very smooth. It is stone, so you have the stone on stone like grinding sound. But it's very smooth as the door opens just a couple of feet.
Instead of like crawling underneath, Clint is gonna set the gun on the ground, slide it under the door with his foot. The familiar will like bamf out of existence and reappear on the other side of the door.
The door will close shut.
Oh!
Oh god. Does he do that often?
You see yourself, Clint, in... Oh, gosh. Here we go. You have dark vision?
That's a good question. I don't think so. I mean, Clint has the fire bolt spell. Can he just like have fire in his hand and like
basically
use that
holding
to, like,
it?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm just trying to open this up for you so you can see path-wise a couple options of where you can go. Lot of black space to fill in here. But as you move forward, what you can see, this is worked stone. And it transitions from like worked stone back into the red stone of the plateau and the desert from the rocks up above. There are piles of stone and sand that kind of line around the edges of the walls. That is referring to if you see this or this or this or this or this, right? But it's also, to an extent, kind of spaced around through the, just all around through the sand. And some of the areas with your light, as you take a step forward, kind of navigating this space, you can roll for me a perception check.
Based on sight?
It is based on sight.
That would be a 22.
22. So I'm going to move you here. When you get to about here, you'll see a couple of different things, and I will also point out, you can see there are a couple of different directions. Clint wouldn't see this until he gets a little bit closer, but if you go over here, it goes back to being worked stone. That kind of same... They use worked stone to kind of describe its man-made architecture, not just wild stone or carved out tunnels. But the carved out tunnels move over here to the right. So you have two different choices of where you would like to go. But with your dirty 20, what you will notice, there's glints, like a shiny reflection of the light. Something shiny is reflecting the light of your fire. Over here and over here. Small little glints of reflection from the light that you're carrying.
Glints.
Do they appear like a metallic or crystalline, or like reflective eyes?
It would be more of a metallic reflection.
If I get closer, can I see what it is, or is it...
You can make an investigation check for sure if you move closer. And because that's based on sight, even though the goggles let you use perception, I would in this case, because it's kind of, you're using your sight to investigate a little bit, I would let you have advantage for this one too.
Thank you, because I just rolled a nat one.
As you move closer for this. And I want you to tell me which one you're getting closer to.
We'll get closer to the one on the right. So, first roll was a nat 1, second one was a nat 20.
Okay. I will tell you what you find after we cut back to you guys down here. Daisy, you see the door open ever so slightly, and Clint decides not to go through the door, but to rather throw the gun underneath it and then teleport on the other side. And then the door shuts behind him.
He seems to have lost all. He seems to have lost all pretense about hiding the fact that he's a gun. Oh, let's go the other way.
Io just kind of shrugs. Yeah, he seems like he can do well on his own, I guess.
And
Dormont will actually say, Io, are you sure we could... If we separate, if we split up, you know the stories, Io. If you split the party, bad things happen. That's what all the stories say.
That's never worked. That's never happened before.
I can go with him.
And how do you presume to do that?
He, looks around. None of you are going with him?
Well, how are we supposed to? It didn't even open up all the way.
Well, I'm kind of small. I might fit underneath it. If it only opens a few feet.
Go for it.
He will slowly... Daisy, have you backed off the wall at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
So as you, like, back away from it, like, the ink creating the dragon on the door begins to, like, slide away. It's like it's unfolding or unwriting itself or unpainting itself on the door. But as Dermot gets closer, it'll kind of reappear. And he'll kind of follow what Clint did and kind of knock on the door twice. And this time, the door only opens about a foot to a foot and a half. Oh.
Is that higher than before or lower?
It's lower than before. It appears to be going somewhere between half to a third of your height. Okay, I'll go see what's up. Unless you want me to stay. He is wavering. I'm gonna roll for him.
Wanted to go.
Waiver.
Prove us wrong. Right. I don't care.
I'll do it. He takes like one step under the door. And as he gets underneath the door slams shut on Dermot, potentially pinning him to the ground. As soon as he steps underneath it and is like the mass, like his torso is underneath it moving forward, the door slams shut. It does hit, but he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Duggan, come on. Let's go try to push open the door.
Yeah, but it'll slam him to the ground. He does, as it's like crushing him a little bit, he is able with a dexterity to like wiggle himself through to get out on the other side. However, as soon as it pins him to the ground, it's going to roll its damage, so Dermot has to take this. And then there's a pulse of energy. He will take 15 bludgeoning damage. And there is a pulse of energy. Those of you... Yeah, who rushed forward when he gets crushed? Is it just Rowan?
Rowan, I'm assuming Duggan would, both in his state, and
I did not.
I mean, I don't know if he would. Probably Io would.
Everybody within 15 feet of the door needs to make a Constitution saving throw. As there's like this pulse of energy that shoots out of the door.
The door over there by Rowan?
Yes. Dermot's on the other side of it.
My map is being weird again. If you want to put me, I'm probably over there by that golden fiery thing straight across the room from where I'm at now. Yeah, that's probably where I'm at. So, I don't think that's within 15 feet.
25. It is
25.
not.
Rowan's good.
Daisy's...
I think Daisy's out of range. I think Duggan's
Daisy's
out of
just
range.
out of range.
So as the Daisy and Duggan are like moving forward, the door as
center.
Hmm?
Center to the door.
Daisy?
No, Duggan.
How is Duggan in range but Daisy isn't?
Are they? Wait. It might be saying it's in a different position than he is. Where is he on your map?
Beneath Daisy.
No, that's not where I put him. But I was dealing with this Monday too. The map is not showing me. So this is where I put him, but now he's in the door.
That would put him in range.
Okay, so
Oh.
yeah, it's just if
So
more than one.
the thing is, he is
thing
the
is grouped.
symbiotic entity. I can roll for him if that's what we want to do, but Daisy's fine. Rowan is also fine. However, Constitution save for Dermot is an 11. And Clint, you kind of hear when this is about to happen to you. You're going to hear something. What you hear is a slamming of the door. Dermot going, "Ugh! Ow!" And it's like the door is pushing him. There's like this grinding of the stone against his metal. It's like trying to crush him. And he's like squirms through, scraping his metal across the stone door. As he manages to get out, the door hits the ground and there's this pulse of energy. And you'll kind of see... Oh, we have to roll for Duggan too. But you'll see that this will at least affect Dermot. We will see if this affects Duggan.
I just rolled for Duggan if you hadn't already. Oh, that works too.
19. Duggan's fine. But what happens? Dermot, as he gets on, like, squirms out of the other side of the door. None of you can see this except for maybe Clint, and maybe not even Clint, because of the curvature and the limited range of his light. So I will hold on to what that is. Before cutting once back over to Clint, you have now seen Rowan, Daisy, and party at the bottom. That if you go under the door will attempt to slam shut on you. Do you wish to proceed in the same manner, or do you want to go the other direction?
We absolutely have to go in a different direction now. Yeah. And they'll start heading to the other one.
So all you see in the other direction, there's just tiles on the floor. Though I don't know if you have dark vision either, but I think this space...
Daisy does. Rowan has blind sight. Which I'm actually don't know how she got it.
With your dark vision, Daisy, you could see it is a hallway. I don't know how far is it, 60 feet?
60 feet, yeah.
So you can see all the way into the other room of the hallway. There's a central tile pathway that you can walk on, but you also see on each side there are these weird little openings on the other side, on both sides of this hallway. Brass ringed openings on both sides. They appear to be at about chest height for an average, like, medium-sized creature.
Okay. How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling in this space, I'm going to say it's a normal height, so it's about 8 or 9 feet.
Is anybody else coming? Or are they going to through the door?
I'll come.
Yeah, I mean, if we have a choice between where Dermot went and this, I'm curious to see where this goes. Layla just kind of rolls her eyes. Whichever way we need to go. It appears that one is a little... It hurts a little, it seems. But let's see what we have going down this direction. Io is just continuing to get water from the dripping ceiling. Layla's not going first, if that's what you're anticipating.
No.
I can go first.
You want to go first, Asmund?
Why not?
You take a step into the hallway. You move 3 feet down, 5 feet down. As soon as you get 5 feet down, there's the brass openings on both sides of the tunnel. Wind begins to blow out of them until you get this horrific, loud wind, like screaming wind that changes direction and blows down this hallway as you step into it. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
18.
18. As you stand there, the wind blows, and your cloak, your hair, flies back, and much to your surprise, you are able to stand and withstand this gust of wind. And it just looks like magnificent clothes gusting in the wind and billowing in the wind, and you kind of look a little epic. You can make your way across the hallway.
Cool.
As you continue, there's nothing else that's going to assault you. It is just the wind that requires a strength saving throw.
Hello, I both forgot what time zone I'm in, and my phone had died, so I'm here now.
Still better excuses than we usually hear, so...
I know, I literally...
And he's still
We got back last night.
Philip might pop on in a few minutes. We don't know yet. Essentially, you have 2 choices. You can go up to a door which opens about halfway to your height, so you have to crawl underneath it. When you crawl underneath it, it slams shut and tries to pin you to the ground. Or you can go to the south, and if you go south, there's a hallway that blows wind at you, and you have to make a strength saving throw to proceed.
Nice. Where did everyone else go?
Clint and Dermot went up, and Asmund went down, and that's all that we know.
Okay, I'm pulling up the map.
But you have now seen what has happened. Rowan, Daisy, do you have a preference of where you would like to go?
The hallway is... Oh, he got all the way over there.
Yeah, that's it. It's one
Okay.
strength save, and you're good.
There's a -2 to that. Let me think. How long before it kicked in?
5 feet in.
Not gonna work. Ooh, I should not do that.
What was the other save? Just speed going under the door? Or do we not know?
The door makes an attack roll against you.
Okay.
Rowan will walk forward.
And then there's a pulse of energy that goes 15 feet from the door. And if you're within it, you must make a Constitution saving throw. Also, I believe last session we used 2 charges from the crystal to re-roll saving throws. Not the crystal, the necklace. 2 charges from the necklace.
only one. I
Okay.
used.
Oh, you
I
used
did
the other one. Okay.
I did one, and then with my character, and then she did one.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Plots aren't great, but I'd probably go for the door over the wind.
Layla kind of narrows her eyes. could have a way across it if it were a little bit shorter. But it's longer than 30 feet.
Yeah. I have the same.
I want to see what Rowan and Daisy do. Then I'll go.
Rowan will go. And Daisy will very carefully watch and see exactly how this mechanism works.
Down the hallway?
So, yeah, Rowan's just gonna book it.
Yep, as soon as you step 5 feet in, the wind blows back out of each of the different individual, the brass rings lining the hallway. And it is a DC 18 strength save. Asmund
Rolled
just
18
barely
plus
made
8.
it.
Well,
26. So Rowan
Yeah.
is also good, made it across.
And did it look like it was, like, if it's since your feet? Like, if it's a pressure plate, or it's just, it knows?
It seems to just know.
So here's the problem. She has to get a nat 20.
Oh.
Because she has a -2 to strength saving throws. Fine. She'll tap Layla on the shoulder and we'll cast Dimension Door.
Oh.
Ah.
Fun.
No.
Like,
Layla will
I didn't want to do that.
look at her with admiration. Well, thank you. I'll have to return the favor.
Please? We just wait.
Rowan's running the wind.
Rowan went
Yeah,
down the
he's-
wind, and Daisy skipped it by teleporting across.
Okay. Can I don't think I have evasion yet.
Io is gonna kind of, you'll see she's like a boxer before a fight, kind of like jumping around like shadow boxing, stretching and getting herself ready, loosening up. She's gonna book it across the wind tunnel. 18 plus things. So Io makes it across the wind tunnel.
Okay, I was gonna say what does it feel like we have to get? Because oh no, maybe my
18.
strength is okay. All right, I'll do the same and just hope that I run so fast. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Oh wait, strength save or strength?
It is a strength
Check.
saving throw.
Okay, much better then. 16 plus 4, so dirty 20.
Also, you're
Yeah.
invisible still. We never undid that.
Oh, okay.
Unless you choose
Works
to
for
end
me.
it. But yes, DC 18, so you make it across. So my question for you
Beautiful.
all is, where should Duggan go? We're just going to have to pick.
It's his
I mean,
strength.
he's big right now.
That's- Depending
Yeah,
on the
he's big
number,
right
it's
now.
really stupid or really not.
He's not here. I don't care which one he goes.
Yeah.
That is true with his... let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, fuck him. No.
Roll damage for your halos of 1d6 necrotic damage when you hit with a melee weapon. He doesn't get anything strength-wise. It's not like Giant's Might. His strength is not good. His armor class is pretty decent, though. I'm going to say he's going to go to the door.
He might come back and then just go in as a fairy.
Okay, so as he goes through the door is going to roll its attack roll with a 22, which is going to hit. Which means he will also get pinned to the floor, which means he has to make a dexterity saving throw to see if he can crawl out from one side or the other with an 18. So he can still make it to the outside of the door and crawl through to the other side. Duggan will take a total of 14 damage from that hit. And then there is a second pulse, which means he must make a Constitution saving throw. Copy that. And so does Dermot. Okay. Duggan is on the other side of the wall. So, as you all choose which place you're going to go through, I'm going to say each of you did something in one per round, which means Clint is going to be on his own for what's about to happen for a little bit. Seth, as we come back to you, you find that shiny glint of metal from your fire, or from within the fire of the firebolt that you're holding. Fire. There are copper coins buried beneath the sand that you can dig to recover. But before you can attempt to recover them, the same type of thing that you saw before out by the tunnel. These giant scorpions, first the eyes, then the legs, then the stingers, become visible as they dig out through the sand and the burrowing rocks that have piled over top. And we have to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
That's what I said. Girl.
Oh no. That's a 5.
5. Oh, that's why the music changed.
10. I don't go first for once.
Oh, you're not in the initiative right now, as
wait. Thank you.
You guys didn't go through the door.
No.
Had us in the first half, not gonna lie.
Here we go.
Are the rest of us rolling for later, or do you just want us to wait as a group?
We're gonna go like this.
Like, just put us at the end of the initiative?
You're gonna go in between. Like, we're gonna do a round, and then we're gonna shift, and then we're gonna come back, do a round, and then shift. It's not gonna be as bad as it appears. The initiative bonus is +1.
Wait.
That is an 11, so he's got 12. What was your initiative, Clint?
5.
Say again.
5.
5.
Right? 5.
That's not good.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
So much so you had him say it 4 times.
Well, I heard it the 3rd time.
That's crazy.
I thought, like, am I breaking up? Like,
No,
No,
I'm just
he's
I
breaking
was
up with you.
adjusting the music. There you are. Really? Ah! Trying to find the stat block in here, and there we go. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This first one next to you is going to take its attack.
oh, it doesn't have to.
It takes 2 claw attacks and a sting attack.
Oh god.
So, these 3 in order. 2 claw and then a sting. The 2 claw is a 7, a natural 20, and the sting is a 9.
The net 20 will hit, but it won't crit.
It won't crit.
Yeah, fuck you.
So,
Adamantine.
first claw reaches over as it crawls out through the sand and the stone, reaching out. You manage to dodge one of its claws as it reaches out to try to snap. The other one, you happen to jump into the other one as it does 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are now grappled,
Oh no.
which means technically its sting attack has advantage, which is probably still not going to hit. That's a 13.
No.
The other one is going to crawl over here and repeat the same thing. First claw attack at advantage because you're grappled was a miss. Second one is also a miss because I'm rolling 13s for some reason. And then sting, that is a 23.
That'll hit.
That is a total of 9 piercing damage. And then on top of that is the stinger stings into your familiar's form. The familiar will also take on top of that 14 poison damage if you have some poison resistance or something of that nature.
No.
And then, Clint, it is your turn.
Poison resistant. I'm immune to being poisoned, but I don't think I'm immune. I don't think I'm immune to poison damage.
This is not the condition. This is just the damage.
I'm trying to do math here. So 7, 9, and 14.
Yes.
Were the
Yes.
the damage I took? Okay. Math. Shit, that's a lot of damage. All right. So that's seems right. Yep. All right. So I'm grappled. But so I hear that my friends have at least made it to the other side of the door as these things are attacking.
This has
here,
all
right?
happened as the door is opening for Dermot to go through. So Dermot isn't through yet.
Ah, okay. So
At the end
what
of your
I'm
move,
going,
Dermot will get through.
all right. So what I'm going to do, because I can cast spells, because it's not restricting. I don't have somatic.
You're not restrained,
components.
you're just grappled. You're held in place by its claw.
Okay. So let me describe this. Whatever it is, I think it's D&D Beyond, but it is lagging out my Google Chrome for some reason.
Wow. Wonder why.
I don't know.
This lame old thing.
So, there's going to be a thunderous report, and I'm going to teleport. How tall is this tunnel?
The tunnel, this section, when you cross through the door and walk in, is about, I'm going to say, 35 feet wide.
Perfect. I'm going to teleport pretty much straight upward as high as this tunnel will let me allow.
So I will
Any
say
creature...
where you are in this kind of like open space in the middle is about 35, but then as you see to the right, it kind of narrows down into a tunnel, and to the left, it'll narrow down into a tunnel. Then it steeps down to be lower. But in this kind of central area where you are here, this part is all 35. So you're going to be in this area. Steeping up is going to be closer to 25.
Yeah, so I'll teleport kind of diagonally up, and I just want to be high up above these things so they can't grapple me again. And they're each going to make a con save.
5 and 4 plus things, I'm pretty sure is going to fail.
All right, so they are going to take 4d10 thunder damage. Why did I roll a d20 in there like an idiot? So they'll each take 27 thunder damage.
27 each.
27 each.
Bloody,
and then,
both of them.
Yeah, so then they'll thunder can be heard from up to 300 feet away. So like this is loud.
Yep.
And then I will take a Eldritch Blast at. We'll go with A. Well, no, we're gonna go with B because he pissed me off. Does a 16 hit?
It does indeed.
That'll be 10 force damage.
10 force damage. Now, here's the thing. At the top of that round, Dermot has gone through, and Asmund has run across. We begin the next round. The Scorpions look up angrily at you and snap twice. And then... Actually... One more thing here. They can't get you because you're in the air. So they are burrowing back under the ground. You are effectively out of initiative.
Clint's gonna kind of hover back near the ground and come this way and meet whoever came through the door.
And so one by one, you will all cross through. Rowan crosses. Daisy teleports. Layla across. Ophelia runs across, which nobody sees because she's invisible. But as you come around, Clint, you notice that Dermot is still. And as you kind of come across, you'll see Duggan run in as well. I guess, Philip, you're here. We can give you a choice. There are two ways to go. You can either make a strength-based attempt, going strength saving throw, moving down in this direction, or you risk an attack roll and a Constitution save moving up through the door. I had already sent you through the door, rolled the attack roll, and rolled the damage, and made the saving throw. But if you want to choose the other direction, we can do that instead, before I state what happens as a result of that.
No, I think I'll just stick with what you did for the sake of time.
You move forward. The door does hit you as you crawl underneath it. The door always opens to about half your height, so you have to bend down and over to go through it. As you crawl through it, the door slams shut, pinning you to the ground, but you are able to slide forward with the assistance of your spores and the fact that you are a mushroom that just adapts to being crushed, sliding through and kind of filling back out your form. But there is this pulse of energy as the door slams shut. And Clint, as you come around the corner, you can see Dermot has failed a second saving throw due to that. And he looks like he cannot move. And for some reason to you, Clint, looks like Dermot's, his limbs are getting stiff.
Let's try to help him out if we can.
Duggan, your movement has also been reduced to 0.
Cool.
And every round,
am I close enough
you are
to
right
reach
next,
Dermot?
you are right next to Dermot, but every turn, you will now be rolling. Every round, you'll be making a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Dermot realizes he might be in trouble. He is going to cast Bless. He's going to bless all 3 of you there. It adds a d4 to your saving throws.
Knowing my luck, that'll be a 1.
Clint, how would you like to help? We're not doing this necessarily in a straight initiative, but things have to happen.
Right. So Dermot's being munched by the door, so I'm gonna try to...
He's through the door. He has crawled through to the other side of the door. The door is shut behind him. But he has stood up. He cannot move, and it looks like his limbs are going stiff.
Hmm. And same with Duggan.
Duggan has made it across the door. The door is shut, and he is also has his movement is reduced to 0.
Was this door made by those who are dead?
Not those who are dead. Those who are about to be.
You're funny.
I am going. I'm just gonna try to tug Dermot. I think Duggan in this symbiotic entity is a little bit more beefy than Dermot, so I'm gonna try to get Dermot away from the door first and just try to yank him out of the. I'm assuming it's like an area of effect, a certain distance from the door, so I'm gonna try to get him away from it.
Okay, it would be half movement because you're trying to carry someone. So you can get him half your movement away from the door.
Yeah, so about 20 feet.
However, it is not a proximity to the door. He was exposed to the spell effect when the door shut. Constitution. He made 1 success. He is at 2 failures and 1 success. Duggan, you must also make another con save.
Can I cast Gaseous Storm before I have to do that?
What does Gaseous Storm do?
You know why?
What's that?
Place your
What does it do?
No,
key in item.
Sorry, I'm at the store. Hold on.
That sounds like Phillips
Gaseous
at
Storm?
Kroger.
yeah.
I'm at Martin's, actually.
Oh, Martin's, there you go.
To the bag. Place your item in the bagging area.
I am looking at Gaseous Form, and it says that I am able to touch a willing creature and turn it and everything it's carrying into a gaseous vapor that's able to move through very small cracks and spaces.
Okay.
Sorry, did I lose you?
No, I hear what you're saying, but I don't know how that helps per se.
Yeah.
Well, I'm stuck under a door, right?
No. You have made your way.
To prevent
The door
damage,
shuts and
please do
pins
not
you to the
place your
ground.
item in bagging area.
And then you are able to shimmy your way out of the door to the other side. But
To
as soon
prevent
as the door
damage,
hits the
please do not
ground,
place your item in bagging area.
there is a pulse of energy. And if you are in the radius of the pulse of energy, you make a Constitution saving throw.
Near the blinking
You
light.
failed
Touch
that
the
Constitution
continue
saving
button
throw,
if finished.
and that is what has made your speed 0. And you're kind of rolling Constitution checks to fight the effect of what happened when the door hit the ground. So you're not pinned under the door, you're under some effect of magic and rolling a con save against that.
Hold on just a second.
Please wait. System processing. Please follow the instructions on the pin pad.
Please
Okay,
follow
sorry
the
about that.
instructions.
Are you placing
Thank
it
you.
right on the fucking speaker?
That might be copyrighted music. You're demonetized now, Peter.
Thank you for stopping it.
I used my phone to pay, so that's probably why it's so loud.
Oh,
All right.
do it.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. I am done, so now I can fully focus. So the reason I want to do Gaseous Form is it gives me an advantage on Constitution saving throws.
You can do that too.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to cast it on myself. And I guess I have to make another Constitution saving throw?
Yes. Effectively, what we're doing
Cool.
is we are rolling to see whether you hit 3 successes or 3 failures first.
Okay.
You are at 1
Do I have to roll those all at once? Oh, I'm at 1 failure?
You are at
Okay.
1 failure. Dermot just barely.
And
plus you get a D4 because Dermot blessed you.
Got it. So then question am I aware of what is causing this effect? Like, do I know what this spell is, or
It is a
anything?
transmutation effect from the door. That is all that you're aware of.
Oh, so it's transmuting me into wood? I'm becoming Pinocchio?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, then I will make my Constitution saving throw as soon as I'm not carrying eggs, which will be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Put it on speaker. All right. Let me. Ability saves and senses, right? Constitution saving throw.
Con saving throw.
All right. Roll number 1. I'm glad I have advantage. Okay. 18.
Success. So that's 1 success, 1 failure. Dermot makes 2 successes, 2 failures. Duggan, go again.
You want me to keep rolling then?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You're at 2 successes, 1 failure. Dermot makes his 3rd success. And as he makes his 3rd success, Clint, you'll see as you're like dragging him away, as his arms like loosen up, it looks like there's weird like dust that like is falling off of his body, almost like he was being transmuted into stone.
Yuck.
Duggan, roll 1 more for me.
Rolling with advantage.
Can I add guidance?
Guidance doesn't affect saving throws, only ability checks. But
okay.
Dermot cast Bless, so you also get to add a 3 to that, so that's 14. So Duggan, you also pass. 3 successes. The stone, the same thing that was affecting you, you were just kind of still. You weren't being actively turned into stone. It was more at the beginning stages, but you are able to shake off the effects. As the Flesh to Stone spell has lost its grip on all of you. We now have 2 separate groups of adventurers. The ones up top and the ones down below. And we've been focused on the ones up above. So let's pivot to you guys that have been going
south.
That went down south. You guys managed to make it to this space. At the bottom of this space, at the end of the hallway, past the wind, you will see there is a 4 carved stone pillars kind of surrounding that like a brazier in the ground, and a lion's head off to the right here. And you will notice stairs that lead up to a wall, to a secret door that leads you back into the chamber where the statues were. This is what you see in this room, and there is a little hallway down south that leads to yet a further chamber down this hallway. What would you like to do? Layla looks around. She is immediately going to the lion's head. Kind of investigating it to see if there's any type of trap to it. With a natural 20, she will say, I would have put a trap here, but doesn't seem like there is one. Strange as it is. This must just be a, decorative place for, what did he say his name was? Asmutaya? Must come here to meditate not from the sun. In any case, this is not what we need. I suggest we continue moving. You can also see there is a lever here. Presumably that is how you open the secret door.
I think a trap next to a trap is kind of a hat on a hat, don't you think? So, We should be okay this place. Let's keep going down, I guess.
Sounds good to me.
The statues, as you walk past them, there are engravings and script on it, but it is written in the Leonin language, which I don't believe anybody reads or speaks.
Did we want to just walk past?
I mean, I'm good just following. I feel like she would have noticed something on that roll.
What roll?
Uh-huh. Is there only one hallway? Like, this still just goes straight, or are we getting branches or doors yet?
So it is just going straight down. There is another stairway that goes off to the left, but that takes you to a lever that opens a door to the chamber with the statues where you already were. But the only other way to go is just to continue going straight.
Okay.
And
I will follow to, like, one side. Like, not going first, but not going last, but kind of off to the side.
Okay. You're still invisible. Unless you tell me otherwise.
Yeah, so I'll just keep parallel to whoever's in the middle of the group, but, like, along the left wall.
Okay. I'm going to put you by Io and have Asmund take up the rear. Layla behind Rowan and Daisy, kind of taking point. As you move up there, Daisy and Rowan, what you see is a stone pit that the barrier or the border around it is broken. Any type of ladder or rope ladder or anything that goes down has been broken. But you can hear the sounds of a spring. Must be what feeds the well up at the beginning where you first walked in. Best guess, it's at least 20 feet deep. Probably a little bit more. With your dark vision, Daisy, you could see it is 40 feet. 40 feet down. And I would like you to make a perception check for me, Daisy.
Oh, it's going really well. 23.
23. There is a pouch in the water at the bottom of this pit.
Just outside doing other stuff.
Yeah. Are we all at the edge of the water, or is it just letting you guys go ahead? Nope, leave it, bud.
You said it's 40 feet down.
40 feet down, yeah.
I have. So I don't have Mage Hand. I do have something called Retrieve, which would do it, but it's only a 15-foot range. Would it be worth it? I don't know.
Layla will
I'll
come
get on
up and we'll say, "What is it? What do you see?"
Looks like just a pouch. I don't know. Might have money in it.
It might. Do you have anything that can get down there?
How big's the hole?
I have my rope.
Like
15 feet across, it looks like. 15 feet by 15 feet.
Okay. Yes.
How much rope do you have, Asmund?
Let me double check. I believe it's 50 foot. Yeah, I have a 50-foot hemp rope. It's not even the special one that I have. It's just a regular old 50-foot hempen rope. The other one. Oh, the other one's a trick. So yeah, I have a 50-foot rope in my inventory.
But rope trick, you can.
I don't know, because we're just trying to get down there, right? Does that make sense?
I mean, maybe.
You can use rope trick. I'm pretty sure you fix one end of a rope somewhere, and then you can climb down. So you can use rope trick with your 50-foot rope and just say, I'm going to set the anchor to be 5 feet above the top of the pit, like right in the middle, and you just toss the rope and it'll just hover there, and then everybody can climb down. So you could use rope trick, or you could just tie the rope somewhere. It's up to you.
You know, why not? We'll do rope trick, so then there's no chance of hurting ourselves. We'll do that.
Yeah.
What a resourceful group of adventurers. You got a pretty high perception check too, in case it was not obvious to all of you. There is another door right there too.
Yeah.
Are you going to go down the rope, Asmund, or do you want someone else to go down?
I'll go down.
Okay.
I'll check the door for traps or signatures of anything while they're figuring out the rope.
Go ahead and make your investigation for me, Ophelia. Asmund, as you go down, you can find that there is a pouch, and it is trapped under a rock. You're going to have to yank it to pull it free, so I do need a strength check.
Check.
I would allow, because you might be able to wedge it free rather than just yank it free, so you could either do strength check or you could do, I would allow a sleight of hand or just an athletics check to try to see if you can finesse your way through rather than brute force.
16.
16. Oh no!
Back-to-back weeks of garbage rolls. Yes, sirree.
While you are finessing... I have no way to give you guidance.
Yeah, bro. I'm smoked.
Let it happen. He can swim, right?
You try to get the bag and try to pull it free, and not only does it not move, but by trying to slide it, the rock has fallen further onto it.
Yeah.
It's not unretrievable, but now it will require a strength check, and it's a higher DC now.
Why do you do this to me, Peter? Do I gotta do strength check now?
Or you can ask for help and have someone else try. Because everyone can climb the rope.
Asmund's got this. Alright, strength check. Alright, guys.
You pull,
Yeah.
and by pulling at the satchel, you break the satchel and the pouch. And you manage to climb up the ladder, and you just have the front half of it, the top of it's been torn off.
What was in the satchel?
You'll never know now.
Because Asmund's retarded.
Ophelia, are you still invisible, or are you not? Have you dropped your invisibility?
I was planning on staying invisible till something happens.
Okay. What did you get?
16 investigation.
16 investigation. You can tell this is different from the other door that the other group went through. This is not a semi-sentient type door that has magic metallic ink that fills in the form of a brass dragon. This is just a door. But it is locked. And it is, with a 16 you can tell, trying to push against it, you can feel something about if this door is opened, something's probably gonna happen. It is likely trapped.
Alright, I will go back to the group where they're standing around looking at this now broken bag. And like right behind Asmund, but invisible, go, huh, that's a bummer. Like in his ear.
Yes, indeed it is.
I will relay the information about the door to the group. Is it the only door in here?
That appears to be your only... Either you go down the pit, but Asmund went down the pit, and with your dark vision, which you can see, Asmund, it is in fact...
just a pit.
It's just a chasm pit that leads down to a groundwater stream, basically, that supplies the well. So you can travel this whole distance underneath. So if you had gone down the well, you could have come underneath the wind wall and tried to, or the wind tunnel, and come up here instead. But that's all that it appears to be. There's not really anything else down there. So the door is where it seems... Where, yes, the door is your logical conclusion next step to go to.
Okay.
Not really anywhere else to go.
Yeah. Yep, I'll relay that and head back over there.
Well,
it is a stone door.
Disarm a trap? That would have been trapped.
Suppose I'll come out of the hole.
So what now?
Well, we've come too far to stop because of a locked door. I have something that might open it, but it will consume... Oh, shoot. Did I use... No, she's got another. It will consume one of my, an extreme bit of my power, but I might have something that can get us through. Unless you all have something.
Not really. I wasn't prepared for something like this.
Well, it is stone, and I saw what you were fighting with earlier. That hammer seems like it might be helpful. Though if it's trapped, perhaps the hammer's not the right move.
Oh. Yes, it is an object, I guess. Exactly is trapped.
Well...
Does it have a... Is the door... It's just a stone door, so it doesn't have a handle or anything?
It's a stone door. It has a keyhole. And it looks like it lifts. Like it slides up. And Ophelia, by doing that, I guess I could describe the type of trap that you would be able to sense. The 16, you don't know all the details, but it does seem that like it lifts a little bit before hitting the lock. And you can kind of tell if you were to lift it further, it looks like if you were to like run your fingers underneath the door, it's like there's little whether it's a needle or like a nozzle that's an opening, or it's a connection to like a string that's going to pull something to spray something on you. It's hard to tell, but something will either fall on you or spray up, or like needles will come up and jab you or something like that if this door is opened without disabling the trap.
I don't know how to disarm a trap, so does anyone know how to do that?
Io shakes her head. I don't know. That's something that I would need Irvon to do.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I can try. Asmund can try first. I don't really care. I think we're about the same on it.
That'd be a dexterity, right?
Sleight of
Should
hand.
be.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
And I got +5.
Yeah, I'm headed back to the computer. I think mine's similar. You can go.
Well, so if you
I'll
want to,
stand 15 feet back.
if you want to help him, you
Oh,
can
that's
be
true.
there. You have to be there. But if that happens, you can either give him advantage or you can roll, and we take the higher of the two.
Okay, I guess I want
So,
to
you
dodge
take the higher of the two.
consequences.
Trash.
Hold on. Where's my D&D game? The heck? Hold, please. Yeah, your sleight of hand is slightly higher, so do you want advantage?
Yeah, let's do advantage.
Oh yeah.
2.
I don't leave and I help.
Ugh, dude. What the heck?
Does
What'd you roll?
anybody have 11?
Today.
With +5, I mean...
More than a 10.
Does anybody have, like, any way to buff that?
Nope.
Not really.
Layla doesn't have any buffs. Okay. Asmund, based on the description of the trap, again, you can't tell if it's little nozzles or needles that are gonna come up and stab you. How are you attempting to disable this trap?
Oh boy. How? With my fingers, I suppose.
You run your fingers underneath, and you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely a nozzle. Pull. You pull something, you don't know what it is. The door opens just like a quarter of an inch, and it sprays out with this black necrotic mist. And both Ophelia and Asmund will take 21 necrotic damage.
Yuck.
Asmund is nearly dead.
Even with a short
Do
rest?
we have a healing potion?
Wait, when did we short rest? I did the healing potion.
Did you not take a short rest before? At the
I
end,
didn't-
of,
Oh,
the,
yes,
at the end
sorry.
of the last session.
We were talking about it because we never really decided because
Yeah.
Ophelia may want to not take any rests. Because her she has to go back, and we don't know.
Ophelia, are you worried about making it back to the trial of Whist? Professor Whist?
I mean, I feel like we have enough time still, right?
You had just enough time. You could not afford a long rest, but you could probably afford a short one.
I mean, I would like to be there, yes.
What do we do for a short rest?
Die, and some people get spells back. But we get hit points.
It's mostly hit points is what you'd get from it.
Yeah, I don't think druids get spells on short rests.
No, but you might get your
It's also like
wild shape slots reset.
it also was pretty early in the day, right? It wasn't necessarily like evening when we got here.
It was late. It was not evening. You still have over a day.
Day and a half, actually.
A little less than day and a half because it took a
I
couple.
think I remember
Yeah, that
rolling
might be right.
for a short rest because I took a potion and some people buffed me up. I don't think we took a long rest.
Yeah, I think it's just Asmund didn't roll his.
So roll mine.
Yeah,
How many
so-
is it for short rests?
So you can roll any number of hit dice. Jacob, I forget how this works in D&D Beyond. You have to like roll the dice before you hit short rest
Click
or something.
click short rest, click on how many dice you want to do, and then click on the number that shows up.
How many am I allowed to do?
As many as you want.
As many as you want.
Why would I want to do less?
Because
Is there a catch?
every long
More
rest,
short rests?
you recover half of your maximum hit dice. So if you use all of them in one short rest, and then you long rest, you only get half of them back. So it's It's a resource management thing so that you don't use all of them.
Well, actually, in 5.5, you recover all.
That's dumb. I'm not doing that. That's stupid.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do all.
It removes the need or the reason for allocating the hit dice with your short rests and the risk.
Well, it means you can do more short rests. You can do more short rests if that's the case. Also, I'm just reading the long rest thing. It says when you're asleep, you have the unconscious condition, not incapacitated. After your songs, you have to wait 16 hours before starting another one.
So, by deactivating the trap, the door is now... The trap has been triggered. The door is still locked, actually. You have to unlock it first. And then you'll...
Sleight of hand!
So that's another sleight of hand. But Layla will say, do you all need help? Or do you
I think at this point, I would say my fingers hurt and I should stop trying sleight of hand stuff.
You also, to open that lock, you need thieves' tools, and I don't know if you have that.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Ophelia might, though. Does Ophelia have thieves' tools?
She's not. She didn't hear you. She logged off.
Alright, I'm back. What happened?
Do you have thieves' tools? The trap has been triggered, but the door is still locked.
I don't think I've had any, like, physically in my inventory, but I thought I bought some because I've done a few...
I'm pretty sure you have. You got some from... You should add those, because you got those from the Cobalt Soul. I'm almost positive.
Yeah. So, yeah, I will do... Wait, did it hurt, Asmund?
Yeah, you both took 21 necrotic damage from triggering the trap. But that means, Asmund, you have to make sure that your hit points... You would have done your short rest and then the damage takes over. So if you're any less than 21 below maximum, you have to... What's your maximum?
My maximum's... I already adjusted for my... So I got max health from the short rest. So and I did max health 21. Minus 21.
Okay, copy.
Yeah.
Copy. Alright, let's open this door. Go ahead and roll that check for me, and then we're going to pivot back up to the other guys.
Is that me or Ophelia?
Ophelia's got the thieves' tools. Unfortunately, you can't really help.
That's fine. It's probably better if I don't.
You can recover your rope, though. If you want. From the rope crate.
So Admin triggered the door, but it didn't open.
It didn't open. Just triggered the trap.
Okay, so now I'm able to try...
To unlock the door.
With a straight roll, because nobody's helping me now.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, actually, Peter,
try to help?
If we're doing the new stuff, if she's proficient, she'd have... Because it's a tool, she'd have
because of
advantage.
The tools. That's true.
I don't know if I'm proficient in them, then I just have it.
You're not proficient in thieves' tools?
She's a monk.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean...
It's not listed in her proficiencies.
Yeah,
oh, then never mind.
Because when I built the character, I took the proficiency in painters so that I could forge, which I probably should have done a forgery kit, but I don't think it was an option at the beginning.
Does anyone have proficiency with thieves' tools?
Maybe I do that when we go back. Maybe I train that skill. Okay, so it's a straight roll, sleight of hand, no proficiency bonus.
Correct.
Okay.
Why have the tools?
Anyone gonna bless me or guide me or buff me? Oh, well.
I'm not near you.
21. 18 on the die.
21. You are able to unlock the door.
Beautiful. Thanks for triggering it, because that helped me, Asmist.
And what,
I knew what to
lies in front of you is similar to what lied in front of Clint. The worked stone gives way to this just natural tunnel that has been carved out that moves up into a chamber. And as you move yourselves through this chamber, it's a little bit less of a walk for you guys. We're going to pivot back up to you guys up top. Clint, Dermot, and Duggan. Dermot's with Clint because Clint was dragging him. Duggan shakes off both Duggan and Dermot shake off the effect of the skin to stone spell. Are you carrying Dermot, Clint, or are you just dragging him?
Dragging.
You are aware the scorpions did not die.
I would like to state that I'm readying an action also to shoot them if they pop back up.
Sure. Oh, that was very strange. But I think I'm okay now.
Good. We have crawlies inbound.
Oh no. What are those?
I don't know. Big ass scorpions.
Where? I don't see them.
They're somewhere, and then he'll kind of like gesture towards the ground. I scared them away for now, but they'll probably be back.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's go deal with them, I guess.
And then, is Duggan good?
Duggan has shrugged off the effects.
Okay, cool. Alright, let's try to find the others and watch out for the scorpions.
We're totally down the left path.
And if you move back up to this space up here, that is where, moving slowly, you would see they have returned to their initial hiding spaces. So as you are able to move up, they will pop back out. You have prepared an action. You have warned Dermot. He will prepare an action, which means you both will be able to go before the scorpions do, before we roll initiative.
Hell yeah. I think I shot B last time.
That's the one on the right, yep.
Yep. Bam, bam. Oh, no. That's a nat 1 and a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is a go. I want you to tell me what happens on the nat 1.
Hey, do you remember that thing I sent you a while ago?
You'd have to be a little bit more specific.
It was complications for nat 20s.
Oh, yes, yes.
All right.
Would you like to do one of those? Sure.
Did I send it to you on Instagram, or did I send it to you on Facebook?
I think it was Instagram.
I gotta pass by all the gay reels you send me. Here it is. Now.
The question is, do you watch them?
Alright.
Of course he does. He's a Baggins.
Oh.
It has me roll a d12, but there's only 10 effects. I don't get it.
Listen to the instructions.
There's 10 options and it asks me to roll a d12 for the mishaps.
Is Seth cutting out for anyone else?
Yeah, he's a robot for me.
Yep, okay, just making sure
Am
I wasn't wigging.
Still?
Yeah, you are. You weirdo.
Am I still a robot-y?
No, you're good now.
No, you're...
Roll for it, you fool.
Oh no. Okay. So the shield is going to fall off my arm.
Oh no.
And into the dirt.
Didn't affect or account for the recoil properly that time. You drop your shield.
I guess so.
But the other one does hit.
Yep, and that will be a 13.
13 damage.
Taken.
Dermot does one each, misses both.
So I'm going to use my Familiar's action as well to re-pick up the shield.
Okay, copy that. Duggan, have you moved up with them at all?
I mean, I'm assuming so, but I'm also in my gaseous form, so...
Oh, you are able to drop gaseous form whenever you want, but if you want to be in it, then that is fine.
Okay, now, attempted to
I'm gonna move up with them. Oh wait, my characters are no longer linked. Hold on a sec. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna move up with them. Let me see here. Let me check what the thing says when it comes to gaseous forms. I want to see if I want to drop it or not.
Oh, Booker.
Bucker?
Okay.
Your speed is very slow, but I think you're resistant to all damage.
It says non-magical damage. Can I make attacks in this form?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure if you can.
You cannot attack or cast spells. So yeah, I'm just gonna drop this because I don't really see the benefit. So, yeah.
So you drop
That's
it,
me.
you get up. Clint has warned you that there are these scorpions. So as the scorpions pop up, like because you're prepared for it, you can do something, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay, cool. So I get to do something to these scorpions.
If you have the ability to and want to.
What can I perceive about them with my passive perception?
They are big scorpions.
Thanks.
Giant,
That's helpful.
in fact. There does not seem to be anything. As a druid, you would notice they're sand scorpions that are just hiding in the terrain.
They got scorpions.
Okay, cool. Well,
the one on the right is very beat up. The one on the left is bloodied, but not quite as much. Oh, actually,
Okay.
it has taken a bit of a beating.
which one?
Both of them are pretty beat up.
Oh, why are they beat up? Have they attacked us before?
Clint got forward and they attacked, and then he flew, so they buried under the ground.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they couldn't attack him because he was in the air. And then when Dermot is now here, they sense movement again, so they're coming back up to strike.
Okay. So I can kind of do any old thing, like cast a spell or something
Yep.
like that?
Yep.
It's not quite what I would want it to be. Let me see. All right. I will cast Creeping Rot at 4th level on them. Actually, wait. Let me think about that. No. Yeah, Creeping Rot at 3rd level. And it says, tendrils of black and gray rot toward a target that I can see within range. 3 tendrils then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets of my choice. Each must be within 30 feet of the first target. Target can be a creature or a non-magical plant that isn't a creature, such as tree or shrub, blah, blah, blah. Target that is a creature must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take 3d8 necrotic damage and have the poison condition for the duration.
Which one is your first target?
My first target... Let me make sure by a ruler here. It looks like they're within 30 feet of each other. Am I wrong?
Center, they're just about 30 feet, yeah.
Cool, okay. So yeah, I'm going to target this one first.
Okay.
And then zing over to the other one with the tendril.
That is a 5.
It's a 5?
I rolled a 5 on my con save.
Okay, well that's a fail. What about the other one?
It affects one first, right? Before it jumps to the other one?
Yes.
11 on the other one.
Okay. Well, yeah, you saw the rolled damage there. So they both fail, they both have the poison condition, and they both take that much damage.
Well, considering that they have 12 and 15 hit points.
What happens?
They both die. So, Duggan, narrate for me what happens as you dispatch and dismember these things.
Duggan sees these scorpions and he says, "Oh, this has taken far too long. I'm done with this." And he's going to cast his mushroomy hand out forward, and the black tendril will leap from his hands, much like Palpatine's lightning, but it's going to be black and gray and, misty. And then it's going to shoot over to the other one, and they're both just going to, wither and crumple like the Witch King after he gets stabbed by Mary.
Very good, very good. The scorpions have been dispatched. If you would like to... you said you got a nat 20 way back when, Clint, on the copper?
Yes.
So, I'm
going to step out here for a couple minutes, guys.
I'm going to also... If we zoom down here and we look at... oh, yeah. Not so much... yes, there is some over here. I want some folks in the down party that went south to also make a perception or investigation check to see if you can find and notice them. And then Seth, I want you to roll a D10.
Okay.
And a D100.
28 for Daisy.
Okay, so Daisy sees this. That means I need the same thing from you as well, Jacob. I want a D10 and a D100, 2 separate rolls.
$68 and 2.
68 and 2.
8 and 35.
Okay. Clint, you said... Sorry. 68 was for Daisy. What was you...
No, 68 was for me.
68 times 2. You found 136 copper pieces. Daisy?
30 times 5.
Oh, 30 times 5. That should be easier. That's 150.
That's like 1 point...
1 point something
6
silver.
gold.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, something like that.
Gold.
They're individual copper pieces, but you can take them or you can leave them.
I don't think it's worth taking them, 1.6 gold or whatever is not worth stealing at this point from the Dragon Slayer, so I will leave them.
Ilya, do you want some copper?
Oh no.
Maybe a singular piece as a momentum. Why not?
A momentum?
Yeah,
Just a few
momentum.
pieces.
Like a trinket to remind me of this.
Or momentum?
A momentum.
Momentum.
Momenta.
No, a memento. No,
Yes.
momentum is how fast you're going.
Yeah. Okay. Stop
She's saying
gaslighting me.
momenta, like memento, but with a little bit of a at the end of it.
Just kidding.
But it's just there's nothing special about the copper. It's just a copper piece that's buried. But you'll notice, you guys at the bottom, you have a much lower walk to take, or a shorter distance to travel. And that copper will begin to give way to something much shinier, and I'll reveal that in a second. You guys up at the top, you have those two choices. You can go left or you can go right. Going left, as I mentioned to Seth earlier, looks like it leads back into like stonework, like worked carving stone, similar to the structure that you had been in before, but to the right continues this large tunnel. Which direction would you like to go?
From what I can see, we can only go one.
Well, so you guys at the bottom can only go up. I'm talking to Clint and Duggan.
Oh, yeah.
I say let's go right and try to reconnect with the group.
I'm just going to see if there's a special description I have to read here. Yes, but I will read that description. After we clear and reveal what this is, you all can move yourselves wherever you would like to be. Same thing for you, Clint, as you move through. This space begins to become more illuminated. And whereas before you couldn't see, this space actually has like sunlight. There's cracks of sunlight that dip in from the ceiling to hit a mirror, which I'll point out here in a second, that's sprayed out across this entire chamber. This is more what would look like a dragon's lair filled with various forms of treasure. This entire chamber in expanse. There we go. Now you can see it. Big space.
Yummy. The warriors.
An enormous cavern filled with treasure. There is a small opening in the ceiling, like I described earlier, that has some sunlight that can shine into the room that reflects everywhere, both off of the gold itself, but also off of this strange mirror-like surface in the center of the room. And it kind of spreads it out and sprays it out like a prism across the whole chamber. Or like a mirror reflecting light. That's exactly what it's doing. There is, yes, the large mirror standing edged in gold sits in the middle of a dais ringed by 8 pillars. And there are 4 huge statues, which are these things that you can see here. 2, 3, 4. They are statues of seated figures carved from rock, like, and the map shows them as statues like leaning up against it, but this is more like statues that are carved out of the rock in the wall, like they're part of the wall, they're just protruding a little bit. This is the space that you see in front of you. Dermot looks... You didn't move Dermot, Seth. Dermot looks incredibly nervous. Oh, no. If this is the dragon's lair, we probably shouldn't be here. Io is more awestruck, like just looking around and taking it all in. I can't believe it. A dragon's lair. A real dragon's lair.
Where's Io?
She's down with the other group that came up from the bottom.
Oh. Oh, wow. So we both discovered it at the same time.
Technically, the ones at the bottom would have found it a little bit sooner because they have a shorter distance to walk. But they got slowed down a little bit by the pit and having to disarm the trap and unlock the door, etc., etc.
Getting sprayed in the face by poison mist.
Getting sprayed in the face by necrotic mist. Layla has a look of confidence. Well, here we are, everyone. Let's make sure we can find some evidence.
Cool. Duggan will wave cheerily at the others from across the way.
Maybe, do you want to set up your... wait, I'm not even over there yet. I'm all the way across the room.
You have telepathy.
That's true. Maybe before you start poking around, you might want to set up your teleportation circle tarp.
That's not a bad idea. She, looks around. Oh, yes, you're over there. That's not a bad idea. Your compatriot over there suggests I should set up my escape plan. Should I do it over there? It seems to be a little bit more open over there.
No, you three things you're considering yourself.
I think this makes a little more sense. I'm going to set it up over there. She's going to traverse this whole... Where is she? She's going to come over here. It's going to take her a little bit, but she's going to come over here and set this up. I don't know what the radius is, so I'm just going to make it be this. You can fit 10 people on it, so I don't know. Was that 50 foot?
Duggan would like to look around for magical items.
Sure.
Sure.
Those of you who want to peruse the collection, you can make a investigation check.
Last was in January was awful. That started the after.
I'll make an investigation check.
Is it a bedtime?
Oh my word. That's just
Duggan's investigation. No, no.
Duggan just sucks at investigation, like always.
15, Peter.
It's a 10-foot diameter circle? That's awful. Okay, this is going to be her escape. Okay, hold on. Read those off for me again.
15.
11 for me and 2 for Duggan. Duggan was picking his toes.
My mushroom form doesn't have toes.
Look here.
Oh.
I was bemoaning the fact that I don't have toes.
29 and 7.
29 and 7.
I roll for Daisy first, and it's always the higher of the two rolls. It's like, can't, because Rowan doesn't have any plus.
I have a question for you. Layla is going to set up the tarp, and then she can search, and then Dermot can search, and Io can search. So you have 3 people. If 3 of you want to have advantage, or they're going to... I guess it wouldn't really matter. They're also going to search. So you can either have them do their own independent search, or they can aid your search instead.
I think they should aid my search, because that's stupid.
So you get one of them, and you can give yourself advantage, but you have 2 others. So if 2 of you want to
You guys, if you want to
take one of them to give yourself an advantage, you can do that too.
If one of them is good at investigation, could we just have them share what they're finding with me and my very blind eyes?
That is something you can do as well if you would rather do that. But let me see if I can find their perception.
Duggan would pair up
Io's got a
with
plus
Io.
5 on her perception.
Yeah, Duggan would pair up with Io.
That's a 13.
Is that decent?
What did you have before?
A 2.
It's much better than what you had before. Okay, so I gotta start writing these down. So, Duggan plus Io, 13. I got Clint, you got a 15.
Yes, sir.
And then I had Asmund. Do you want to take an advantage, or do you just want to keep what you had?
How would I take an advantage?
You can have Dermot help you, or you can have Layla help you.
Yeah, I'll have Dermot help me. I'll roll with advantage. That was investigation. Hey, 20.
20 plus Dermot. Okay, and that leaves Ophelia, if she searches at all.
She searches.
Are you searching with or without advantage?
If you want Layla to help you, you can take advantage.
I'll take it, but I already got a 19. I got a 19 and a 20, you guys.
Nice.
A natural 20 or?
A natural 20 for a 22 investigation.
Okay, so Layla, and that's plus. That was with advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. We're going to work our way up the line here.
Yeah. I'm invisible. If the dragon comes, I'm invisible.
I just have to look for something.
I think we should give her that effect that Koryakin, the wizard from Voyage of the Dawn Treader, has, where when he's invisible for too long, he gets sleepy.
I only have an hour, and then I have to do it again.
Okay. Oh, you've spent a little bit of time. It's been probably at least 30 to 45 minutes in this place. You're still invisible, but your time's running out. Okay, so here's what's happening. Duggan plus Io. Roll me, Duggan, a d4.
A d4? A 4.
A 4.
Oh, that's good.
You find a silver-plated steel longsword. It is a silvered longsword with... Jet is a stone, I'm guessing.
Yes.
It's a black, it's a dense form of fossilized coal. It's very shiny.
Black.
It's a jet, like gem crystal set in the hilt.
Okay.
Presumably a magical sword. That is what you find. Before deciding whether you take it, I'm going to go through what everyone else finds. Clint, you got a 15. Can you roll me a d4 as well?
Uh-huh.
What I will tell you is there is a threshold, so if you had rolled below a 13, you would not have found anything.
Oh. I rolled a 3.
A 3. You find a strange golden bird cage.
Oh, no.
Oh? Can I cast Identify on it with my 1 charge per day?
You can cast Identify on it, but before we tell you what that does, we're going to keep going through the list here. Asmund and Dermot. Asmund, I need you to roll me a d8, please.
A d8. Only since you said please. 7!
Interesting.
Why are you laughing?
I need to get a specific... Okay. What you find is a small black sphere that measures approximately 3/4 of an inch in diameter. I want you to roll another d4. I want you to roll a d4 for me. Because it's not one. You find a cluster of them.
Bunch of plant.
Okay,
it's a
so
bunch
you
of
find
palantirs.
Oh, sorry, 5. There's a total of 5. 5 of these small black sphere beads that are about 3/4 of an inch in diameter.
Mm-hmm.
In a little pile. Or a little pouch with one on top. And then finally, Ophelia. With the assistance of Layla. What you find with a natural 20. I'm going to give this to you because it's natural 20. I'm going to drop this picture in the chat so you can see it. Looks like a wreath, like a spiked or crown or a thorny wreath that one would wear on one's head. Golden thorns inset with dozens of gems in clusters of like 5 colors. You would recognize that this thing is the wreath of the prism.
Okay.
The wreath of the prism is a vestige of divergence.
Oh my gosh.
Yay.
Okay. I will put it in my bag of holding so that it doesn't get taken from me.
With a natural 20, again, we're going to go around the room first before you decide whether you take it. Everyone's going to go one thing at a time.
Okay.
Deciding what happens with them. You would recognize, with a natural 20, because you got a natural 20, the Wreath of the Prism is a vestige of divergence connected to Tiamat and Bahamut.
Okay.
Which are the dragons.
Yes.
Of the primes and betrayers. So, going back to the top, Duggan, the sword. Do you take it or do you leave it?
Wait, what about me?
Oh yes, you. What did you roll?
What the fuck? 29.
You had Rowan and Dave.
He rolled a 7.
You got 29.
Yeah.
29. You're gonna roll for me here. 1, 2, 3. D4, please.
Okay. 1.
What on earth is that? You find... Oh, well that's stupid. They gave it a different name. You find what is effectively... I will let you decide. It is layers of armor. That can be shrunk down because I don't know what your armor proficiency is. So there is a light, a medium, and a heavy set of armor that appears to be resilient to cold.
Well, let's go with light because Rowan can only do light. They doesn't need any. I guess. All right.
Okay. So, Duggan, do you want to leave the sword or do you want to take it?
Describe it again. It's a silver sword with
a silvered longsword with a black gem in its hilt.
And I can't tell for sure, but I think it might be magical.
Presumably, yes.
I'm a little worried that if I take this, I'm going to start some kind of trap that's going to draw the dragon here. Because I remember something about greed. I don't really care about swords, so I'm going to leave it.
Clint, you wanted to cast Identify on this birdcage. This birdcage allows you to... It's an item that lets you cast Find Familiar with a twist. Because if you can capture something and put it inside the cage can like absorb it, and you can summon your familiar to be that creature instead. So you can like add creatures to the option of what your familiar can become.
Oh, interesting. And it doesn't seem cursed.
Identify does not reveal curses.
Ah, okay. I also want to point out that suddenly Ophelia has a problem with potentially having a crown getting stolen from you against your will.
No, I feel like the dragon takes me out and tries to take it back. Not from you guys. I already have a vestige. Also, this thing looks ouchy.
Trust is high in this group. Very high.
What is with ouchy crowns, guys? Why aren't any of them nice?
So Clint is gonna kind of like, he's going to take it. He's not gonna pick it up right now, but he's going to wait till everybody else is kind of like ready to leave. But also, he kind of feels bad for him just blatantly stealing, so he's gonna leave the cursed wand of magic missiles. Into the pile.
Understood. Interesting. Asmund, because I know you got to go here in a minute. What did you... Oh, the little bag of beads. Are you going to take them or leave them?
Hello?
You are muted currently.
Thank you for that. I was responding. Yeah, I'll take the beads. And then I said, this is how I die, because I took the beads.
Ophelia.
Yes.
You're taking it?
Is it on a pedestal or anything, or is it literally just like a pile of gold?
It's you know, like Smaug,
yes.
treasure hoard where stuff is just kind of everywhere. It's kind of like that. But it stands out amongst the different treasure in this space.
Am I required to walk on the treasure to go get to it?
No,
or like, is this
I'm gonna say
area
no.
actually smaller? Okay.
And if it puts your mind at ease, Asmit or like Dermot and Io have not had, well, actually Dermot would, but Io's had no reservation about stepping on the treasure, and it's not doing anything.
Okay. Well, we don't know that you're not doing anything. All right. I will take it, and I want to put it in the bag so that if I go down, it can't just be like taken out of my hand.
Okay.
But I'm not doing it secretly or anything. I'm just making sure it's away.
You did this with Layla's help, so she will specifically see that you're doing this. Rowan.
I would.
Oh, go ahead.
I would then like to see if there's a plaque with the dragon's name that says "This is all mine" on it.
Oh, I see.
As
the best that you could tell.
Identification.
Oh, you want to identify it too?
No, like identify the layer. Like, is there any?
Oh, any mark that identifies it. Well, you know from Okarna that this is the layer of Devosa.
Okay.
So Okarna did that for you, but there's no physical sign or plaque that says this. But since you asked, go ahead and make a perception check for me. And while you roll that, Daisy and Rowan, are you going to take that armor?
Aside from the resistance, there's really no upside. So
no, it is I think reinforced leather and padded.
Is it studded leather?
1 minute to hard cut.
It is studded leather till Asmund has to go. I'll probably go a few minutes past that.
It's either 11 or 12, and it also requires a 2 minute. He doesn't really need this.
So leave it?
Rather, it's not going to help with figuring out that there's a dragon here, so better spend on something else.
There is also stuff you can just pick up. There are emeralds and black pearls that are worth money that you can pick up if you want as well. Those of you who are leaving the treasure or not leaving it at all, or not taking anything at all. But Clint, Asmund, Ophelia, all of you roll dexterity for me, please.
Oh, sorry, gotta go.
Oh, not a problem.
I'm just kidding.
I can roll for you. I have access to your sheet.
Dexterity, like a saving throw, right?
Nope, just check. I just want to see who's fastest.
Oh, a dirty 20.
Frick.
And I need one from Ophelia.
Investigation or perception?
Sorry. Yes, what was your investigation?
Investigation would be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. And then dexterity for me, please.
Oh, also not bad. Just straight dex or dex save?
Yep. Just straight dex.
22.
22.
19 plus 3.
Okay, so Ophelia is the first to act. So, Ophelia, while you're looking around to see what's going on, with a 22, you'll notice that mirror in the center of the room. Is it really a mirror? And you go and you look into it, and you swear that mirror looks the window. It's not a mirror. You're like looking at something else, somewhere else.
Great.
There is a room that looks like it has windows that match a turquoise color. You would know this as someone who grew up or spent significant time in your past in Marquette. That matches the color of the windows of the Cerulean Palace.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
I will point this out and maybe like away from it, just in case sound travels, but I would tell the group this thing looks like a doorway.
And as each of you
we could get back to Andrel real quick, or the city.
Yep, and straight into a trap.
You each pull your treasures. And as you do so, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah. For next time.
Dirty 20.
Why do I always go first? 24.
25.
19. We're doing
For
good.
Daisy. 25 for Daisy. And 16 for Ruben.
9.
So yours are being stored. If you roll them in the app, they're being stored into my actual initiative counter. What I don't have is Clint and Ophelia.
Dirty 20.
19.
Was that 6 the first thing I rolled? Because my app glitched out on me. I tried to roll and it didn't do anything.
The 6 was the second thing. You rolled a 4 first.
Later, dudes.
Bummer.
All right.
Bye, Ian.
See you, Ian.
Bye.
Well,
that's
here
unfortunate.
I am thinking I was getting cheated.
He is the first one to act, which is unfortunate.
No, he's not. Daisy is. 25. He was 24.
Oh, Daisy, I have 17.
No, 16 for Rowan. Not listening.
25 for Daisy, 16 for Owen?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we should probably wait anyways.
I just need to make sure I have all of these ready to go. I can roll those behind the scenes if I need to.
Alrighty.
But there you have it.
We don't see.
Do we see the threat?
Nope.
Alright.
The threat won't happen until after Asmund takes his turn. Because of where he's at in the initiative.
Alright.
Well, it's time.
Yeah, I should hop off. We're good.
If you want,
We're
before you pop off, I can pull up the map of what you actually see.
Wait a second. Do I have full hit points?
You should not have. Yes, you haven't actually been hit. No, you were.
I had a trap, and I wasn't at full. After the short rest, I was like almost full.
Did you hit a long rest?
No, because it was down earlier.
This.
Nobody healed, right? What's my history?
This is kind of what you're seeing.
Up down 20. Oh, I may have hit heal instead of damage earlier. Okay, we're good now.
It looks like you're viewing things from like this.
Okay, yep, interesting. Oh, okay.
Oh, dang it. But there you go.
Okay. That'll be interesting. First year. Alrighty, well.
I'll roll these up.
Yeah.
And you can add that to your inventory.
Oh yes, what was it called?
The Wreath of the Prism.
Armament, I presume. Interesting.
Dormant. No, yes. I'm going to say dormant for now, yeah.
Okay, where'd it go? There it is. It looks ouchy, right?
It doesn't spike on you, though. Like, you just put it on. It's not like the...
The inside is smooth.
Yeah. It's spiky on the outside.
Interesting.
This was not possible to find unless you rolled a natural 20.
That's amazing, because I rolled a 19 and was like, well, maybe I don't need the advantage. And then you were like, you've got advantage because she's helping you. I was like, sure, why not?
Wow.
I rolled it with a skull die, too. It's a 20 where the zero's a skull.
It's interesting that, that can beat something that's going to be higher. It's the best possible outcome. But...
So I have heard that some people do it where if you get a natural 20, it's an artificial +5 to your roll.
Whoa.
So if you
I still got higher than that.
If you could get higher, the natural 20 and then add a 5 on top of that should be
that thing
pretty damn close, because then you would also add your modifier on top of that too.
Well,
so it'd be a natural 20 plus a 5 plus an artificial 5 gets you to a 30. And that should be pretty much the highest roll that you could achieve.
30 is
I see.
30 is the highest that they have in the game.
Interesting. Yeah, well, I'll take it.
Does it say that 20?
No, Oh, whether to add this or not?
In the module?
No.
Oh.
So in the module, the only vestige is the necklace. That's it. Like, even in the Arm of the Betrayers, or the Betrayer's Rise, there's nothing in there. There's literally nothing for you to acquire. None of that was there. So I found the Arms of the Betrayers in the books, like the other books, and I was like, hey, that's cool. We should add those. And then I had to go read up on who the Betrayers were, and then figure out what each of the rooms was associated, and then I had to add the Arms of the Betrayers to those particular 4, find which 4 they were, and then try to make a challenge that was relevant to what their domains were in order to earn it. So that was all me. So yeah.
I think it makes it more fun, and in theory it helps us win the game.
In theory.
Alrighty. Well, that is...
So I'm walking around with equipment that's useless side lore?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Clint's idea of leaving a magic item is an interesting one.
Just in the layer.
Yeah, he did a swap. He didn't just take.
Oh,
he put a wand down and then picked up the cage.
I can think of like it could
just
potentially
voice
be
was powerful.
beneficial to do it that way, like just a 1-for-1 swap, like cool, don't hurt me, or I can see it fucking me.
Well, I mean, either it's fine because like she has like a thing that pings how many items are there, you know, of like each power level. Except I just yoinked the most powerful thing and did not replace it in any way, shape, or form.
It's dormant.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
a dragon. I feel like dragons know things.
I feel like I could have fucked myself or the group. I want to say kind of how, but I don't want to give Peter any ideas.
Because
We're
you
about to
put
put
a
a dragon. I
item
think it's
in there?
okay.
Everything's fine.
Huh?
Because
Alright,
you did
adios.
something, or you almost did something before?
Because I
she's
left
done.
an item. Okay, bye.
I just
Ophelia
wanted
left?
to tell her that I moved her closer to the mirror because that's where she was narratively, so I mechanically moved her there. Yeah, you can position yourselves where you want to be, but Io has got to be with Duggan. So Duggan's got to come down to one of the piles of treasure.
He's on your back.
Yes, he did.
That's so adorable.
I know. Nerds.
Then Io's got to be with him. Then Dermot is with Asmund.
I don't know, 5 minutes.
Right, you have a look to him.
Then Rowan and Daisy, you guys are together. And then Ophelia and Layla by the mirror, and then took the crowns. So I'm gonna put them.
His little head, he's just like, I want to help back there. Oh my goodness.
Dang it. I'm just gonna put them over here. Just kind of keeping you guys in closer proximity. And then Clint, you can put yourself where you want to be. And I will be in Tennessee on Wednesday. So we'll see what
You'll still be in
happens.
touch.
Yeah,
Where
I'm
did
going on
she,
Friday, and I'll be there the whole week.
Where did she
Oh.
set up the tarp?
The tarp is the red circle up at the top.
Oh, okay.
You,
I'm gonna be on top of this pillar.
you probably can't play.
Seth, you took it, and then stuff started happening.
Okay.
So you can't be flying on top of the pillar. You got to be where you picked something up.
I'll take this.
When the situation begins, you can fly up there as your first move, but you can't start
Okay.
up there, unfortunately.
Okay.
Why are we not all just heading straight for the tarp, guys?
We don't know something's about to
You
happen.
could, but you got to wait for your turn in the initiative. And some of the people, like Ophelia and Layla, are quite a bit far away from it. Rowan and Daisy are a bit far. So
My question above the table is, did we find what we needed to prove that the queen is a dragon, like to tie her to it? Like, is there a way to provide evidence?
No, not really.
you have found proof of something.
Not that we can.
There, at the
Yeah.
very least, you have proven that there is a doorway in the center of Devosa's lair that leads right into some fancy chamber inside the Cerulean Palace of Ank'Harel.
Sounds good.
But you know
I'm gonna
that
go in there and steal a hairbrush.
that could work if you want to leverage the doorway to go into Jamon Saord's quarters and take something from her quarters through the dragon lair. That could be feasible as proof. But currently you cannot prove that the doorway currently exists.
Yeah.
I would like to invent an iPhone, please. All right.
Okay, your books.
So that will be something you can think about.
But
You don't know what is going to happen, and what is here, and what is going to attack, if anything. But if that's something that you want to do and think about in terms of how do we acquire proof and what would be sufficient proof, that would be something you can think about and use in the discussion channel.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right, guys.
All I got.
All right.